Star Wars fans, The Mandalorian Season 3 starts on March 1st, and we're getting a new trailer for the show tomorrow, January 16th, during Monday Night Football. But it's been over 2 years since The Mandalorian Season 2 has aired, and one character is going to be missing during The Mandalorian Season 3. What's up, guys? It's Mike, a guy who loves Star Wars here. Today we're talking about Cara Dune not being in The Mandalorian Season 3 and how Disney is going to explain that. So I'm sure almost everybody knows this, but if you don't, Gina Carano, who plays Cara Dune, was fired shortly after the airing of The Mandalorian Season 2 because of some comments she made on Twitter. Now, we won't get into what those comments were and whether you like them or not. She is fired regardless. So although it is very sad, we will not be seeing Cara Dune return in The Mandalorian Season 3. Now, why is this a gigantic problem for Disney? Because during the finale of The Mandalorian Season 2, when Luke Skywalker comes in and takes Grogu and all those crazy things happen, Cara Dune is there and she's one of the main characters. And she has also been there since Season 1 and had some pretty good character development for a Star Wars Disney character, which again is hard to find. But since Season 1, Din Djarin and Cara Dune have become friends. And in the first trailer we got for The Mandalorian Season 3, we've already seen that Din Djarin's going back to Navarro and seeing Greef Karga, who again are both directly related to Cara Dune. Because in the last season of The Mandalorian, it was established that Cara Dune is now a Ranger of the New Republic and was supposed to get her own spin-off show. But since her firing, the Rangers of the New Republic show has never even been mentioned. And I'm sure if you went up to Kathleen Kennedy and asked, hey, what's going on with that Rangers of the New Republic? She'd be like, the Rangers of the what now? And if you even so much as mentioned Gina Carano, she'd probably hiss at you like Darkseid Rey from The Rise of Skywalker. So it still remains very clear that Gina Carano will not be playing Cara Dune in The Mandalorian Season 3, but how is Disney going to explain that? I think there are 3 different ways that Disney could explain Cara Dune not being in The Mandalorian Season 3. The first one is they don't. They don't mention her, they don't talk about her, they don't even show her in flashbacks. Now this would be bad. We talked about this before, but we've seen one trailer for The Mandalorian Season 3, and we already know that Greef Karga is going to be returning in The Mandalorian Season 3, and Mando's going back to the planet of Navarro, where we just talked about this. Cara Dune was supposed to be the sheriff there and be a ranger of the New Republic. And Disney just not even mentioning her not being there, her absence is just not even talked about, would be dumb. But don't get too excited because the other 2 options are almost just as bad. Option number 2 is they kill her off screen. Now this would suck. If Din just pulls up to Navarro and Greef Karga's just like, oh yeah, you remember that good friend of yours, Cara Dune? Oh yeah, she accidentally fell into a Sarlacc pit. Or he's just like, oh yeah, you remember that good friend of yours, Cara Dune? Yeah, she accidentally shot herself in the face. Or even better, they're just brutally honest. Oh yeah, you remember that good friend of yours, Cara Dune? Yeah, she went on this thing called Twitter and said some things, so we fired her. This would be terrible. This would be so bad. It would, no. It would anger so many fans. Do not kill Cara Dune off screen. Whatever you do, Disney, don't do it. And the third and final option is they put Cara Dune on a mission forever. Din and Grogu pull up to Navarro and Greef Karga says, oh yeah, Cara Dune's on some very special mission and it's very important and she needs to be on this mission, and then it never gets mentioned again and she's on that mission forever. No, don't do this one either. I know these were the only 3 options that I gave you, but don't do any of them. The problem is these are the 3 and only and most likely options that Disney are going to take into consideration. Not mentioning Cara Dune at all, killing her off screen, or putting her on some special mission and then never mentioning her again. Yes, all 3 ideas on how Disney can explain how Cara Dune's not going to be in The Mandalorian Season 3 are terrible, but I didn't start the video saying, hey, these are 3 great ideas on how Disney could explain how Cara Dune's not going to be in The Mandalorian Season 3. It's impossible. She's one of the main characters of this story arc for Din Djarin. Also, one of his closest friends. And if Din Djarin were to get into a bind in this 3rd season, he would probably call up his good friend Cara Dune like he did in Season 2 and in Season 1. But how do you think Disney's going to explain Cara Dune's lack of appearance in The Mandalorian Season 3? Tell me in the comments. Smash like if you like this video, hit subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a video, and my pretty face will show up in the recommended feed of yours. Whether we see Cara Dune or not, whether she's mentioned or not, whether she's killed off screen or not, whether she's on some secret mission or not, we're getting The Mandalorian Season 3 in just a few short months. And like I said at the top of the video, we're getting a new trailer for The Mandalorian Season 3 tomorrow, January 16th, during Monday Night Football, so watch out for that. Stick around the channel for more videos like this, for breakdown videos, for leaks and rumor videos, by hitting that subscribe button, and may the Force be with you, always.